I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I want to read something for you. I was rereading recently this book, Leading by Sir Alex Ferguson, with Michael Moritz, who's the principal of Sequoia Capital. And there's in the epilogue at the back, there is a definition of what a great leader is that I think is possibly the best definition I've ever come across. Now, they use the pronoun he throughout this, probably because they're referring to Sir Alex, but the point still stands. The great leader will embrace audacity and the unthinkable, will not shirk from making controversial and unpopular decisions, and will have unshakable confidence in his convictions. He will have a clear sense of his ultimate goal and will be able to communicate that articulately to others. While his business may be complicated, he will be able to strip things down to their essence. The great leader will not compile endless lists of marching orders, but rather will have a preference for keeping his followers' eyes on no more than 2 or 3 objectives. He will have the patience required to assemble something superlative while simultaneously curbing his own impatience. He will survey his colleagues with a clinical detachment and, regardless of their past contributions, will not hesitate about bidding them farewell if they miss too many beats. The great leader is prepared to trust the judgment of others and, unafraid of delegating authority, refrains from micromanagement and will not be impelled to dominate every conversation or insist upon having the last word in every debate. The great leader knows that most success comes from making a few large decisions correctly rather than trying to be involved in making lots of small choices. He will understand that there are others in the organization capable of doing things that he himself cannot do or would not do as well. He will derive more satisfaction from the achievements of his organization than from his own accomplishments, will not demand outlandish compensation for himself, will treat the organization's money as if it were his own, and will have no particular need to be singled out by the spotlight. He will probably watch and listen more than he talks, will not radiate anxiety when the chips are down, will have a keen understanding of what he doesn't know and a fetching sense of humility. If he does his job well, people will see him as being tough but fair rather than capricious and mercurial. He will definitely not feel the need to be universally loved. The great leader has 2 other traits that separate him from other helmsmen. The first is an obsession. For people who are obsessed by a pursuit, there is no separation between life and work. They are leading their life rather than feeling compelled to seek respectability from their work. The second trait of the distinctive leader is his capacity for dealing with people. These leaders will be able to extract extraordinary levels of performance and commitment from their employees and colleagues. Some of that will just be by setting a personal example, but the bulk will come from having a keen understanding for the character of their employees and an empathy for them when they are weathering difficult circumstances. They will be able to blend intimacy with ambition. So I hope that's helpful as you think about leadership going forward. And the book is well worth reading as well.